Goodness sakes. How's everybody doing? Can you hear me? Goodness sakes. I'm so sorry. I mean, I have this thing set up. No sound. That's funny. Sounds good. Yeah. Hey, guys, what's happening? The chat was going off, and the other one, it would not let me get on. Can you guys hear me then? Okay, good. So crazy. Man, there's a bunch of you. Fantastic. I didn't mean to do that. Whatever I just did. 31 guys in here filling up. Hey, I'm really not 10 minutes late. I was really early, but it just didn't happen. You guys who were here last week, you know YouTube's awesome, but they also forced an update that I don't quite get. And when I set the thing up early, it's awesome because it exists in YouTube land and you can get notifications and stuff like that. But I don't think it just doesn't work the same way. Anyway, I'm really sorry it took so long. Thumbs it up, people. I had the video built out with description links and everything. There's the Phantom Menace. You guys, you got knocked off because I deleted the first stream that wasn't working for me. You guys can't wait to see the F4. I'm going to make you wait to the end because you know it's only 6 screws and it's going to go together really easily. But I just want to talk to you first and let people fill in. So let's do a shout out, everybody who's here. And you guys can hear me okay? It's weird. Like I cannot hear me today. Like I don't know what's up. There we go. Nope. There we go. I can't get it. That's weird. Let me try this one. What about now? How about now? Nope. That's so weird. You guys can hear me though, so I guess it's fine. Okay. Shout out City. Saturday night, we're finally here. Couldn't wait to do this. And you guys, I love you. You know this, or I would already have this son of a gun together. RC Weaving. Shame on you. Everyone got booted from the live chat, Brookie, because I had to kick them out because that video didn't work. So cool. All right, Victor Shamulus, what's going on? RC Weaving, Rufini's 13, Phoneboy RC, Michael Rashka, Mitchell Farley, Blink Guy Forever, Timothy Toutant, CZ Flyer, Jeff's Custom RC, John Rogers, Josh Mangrum, Bobby Thomas, Mrs. Boozer, Adam Hampton, how are you? Josh Mangrum, I think I already said that. Phoneboy RC, Bobby Thomas, Victor charging. I'm charging as well. Today, we're starting to get good weather. Tony Gibson, Bob DeGood, Chris Jackson, Ricky the Photon. What is happening? Let me tell you what you guys know what irony is. If you fly airplanes, like this is the deal. The nicest day, no wind, you're at work or you're busy doing something. It's just starting to get nice around here again in Windiana. And today was beautiful. But I can't go out every day. I have a lot of responsibilities. And so I'm choosing to go out tomorrow because after the stream, I'm going to finalize the details on this F4. And if I'm really feeling froggy, I'm going to get my FMS F18 put together as well. Mike is sick, so I'm going to, whatever I get done tomorrow is going to be just kind of lo-fi, but we'll see. The Corsair is fixed. You guys have been teasing you on the Corsair video for a minute. It's so close to done. I decided to release it 2 different ways. Dave's RC in the house. What's going on? Good to see you. Nick S. Anybody I missed on the shout outs, I'm sorry. There's a lot to keep up with sometimes, and we'll get this streaming thing figured out. I mean, it is show 33. You'd think I'd know by now. It's 8 months of this stuff, but things change. So the Corsair video, it's going to be, so we have the crash. Then we have the next one that's really close. That's what I worked on today instead of going out flying, because I wanted to clear the table for this F4, which I think I'm just going to unbox here anyway. But then I'll film the build after I let you guys go tonight is what's going to probably happen. I can't wait to open it, though. But I have restraint. So Corsair video, there's going to be 3 videos on that thing before I ever fly it. And you guys kind of tell me what you think about this in the chat if you need to. So what's up, Raymond Molina? Wayne 630 checking in. What's going on, guys? Thumbs it up if you don't mind, all that good stuff. So the crash video, go back and watch that if you haven't yet on the Corsair. It's brutal, but it's kind of funny too. Pre-flight. And then I'm making a video right now. It's wrapped up. I just got to finalize the edit, which is going to be ridiculous. And I was going to put how I made the repairs to the aircraft in this next video, but I think I'll lose viewers because it's so actually fun and fast-paced, what we do with this plane after it crashes, that I just know viewers are going to fall off afterwards. It's kind of one of those videos where I'm really trying to reach more people than are already into RC in a way, like entertainment-wise. So I don't know. We'll see. But it's going to be its own video, short and sweet. It's going to allude very briefly to the repairs that I've made. But you guys who want to see nice and tight, documented process on the rebuilding of the $460 man over here, Corsair, that video's coming. It's completely shot. Everything is good to go. That plane's flying tomorrow. Guess what I did when I got done fixing it? Usually I get so excited about things, I got to make videos so I don't necessarily pre-flight and make sure everything's good to go on the bench. Well, I did learn a lesson, a very expensive one the other day. So I completely did a pre-flight, as you should, on that Corsair last night when I was wrapping it up. And the rudder servo was complete garbage. And that's because I landed in what I would call an aircraft World War II suplex, inverted. And once you think about it, it makes complete sense that the rudder servo would have been just destroyed. So the rudder servo was completely destroyed. It didn't return to neutral from one direction, but it did the other. And it sounded really notchy. Like I thought something was going on, obstructing like the control rod through the sleeve, but everything was fine. I held the servo and I could feel it like weirdly ratcheting and not working sometimes. So I replaced that servo and all the directions are right. That plane is ready to go. I can't wait till you see the fix video because you can. The only thing I bought brand new for that repair, and you'll see it was pretty gnarly, is the vertical. And I did have to replace cowl and the cockpit. Otherwise, I was able to work it out. Cool. All right, guys. John Knopp, how are you? Anybody I've missed? Refresh your browser. I had to dump the last chat, and I completely just deleted that video, what was supposed to be the live, because I didn't want anybody going over there hanging out, because I've totally screwed this up before where people are hanging out in a chat where there's nothing going on. Caleb RC Flyer, what is going on? Let's see. Can't wait to see the fix. Dude, Ricky, it's off the charts, and I want you guys to share it. Carlos Rodriguez, Wings 88. Ron Upton, isn't it? Wings 88 just finished building his F4. No spoilers. No spoiler alert. Jordan got his first flight of the year last night. Hangar 51 in the house. A lot of new names here. Craig Beaven, if you're new here and you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Consider doing it. Jeff in Lower Alabama, tired tonight. Walked a long time, it sounds like. Let's try to get this airplane over here. 67 in the house. Let me tell my wife we're on a new chat. She might still be in the other room. It's started over. You know what I told? I talked to Captain Mike today. He's sick. He sends his regards. Everybody's got a bucket list, right? And sometimes it's really fancy things that you want to go do. Bucket list, barrel over Niagara Falls, something like that. Deuce's Wild RC says he just picked up the E-flite 64mm F-15 Eagle. Sweet little EDF. It's a 4-cell little booger. And you guys who want to check out that aircraft, Mary Boozers is going to unbox and maybe build, I'm not sure, one of those E-flite F-15s tomorrow, 8 Eastern time. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mary Boozer. Also, the FlexJet repaint, it's been turned into an F-16, is going to be a video he's dropping Wednesday morning. That should be, you guys have been asking for him to do a full repaint rather than just weathering on an aircraft, and he's done it for you. The FlexJet looks amazing right now. So, all right, dudes. Lee Davidson said he's riding his bike. These are like a security blanket. I don't really need them, but I really want them. All right. Let's see if I can't dig into this baby. Dave, Mrs. Mike. He's around. He's just not a back end guy. I mean, it's just when it's time for the camera work out at the field. That's what's happening. Papa Boozer, I haven't had a chance, man. I haven't had a chance. But you guys, you like those squadron patches, but you don't have a leather flight jacket to put them on. Somebody drop the link. Wesley, go ahead and drop the link to your store, man. Check out Mary Boozer's Teespring because he's doing those squadron patches and, of course, their own stuff on shirts, which is really cool. Sean Gallagher in the house, giving accolades to Wesley. Yeah, that FlexJet looks amazing. FlexJet, I think pre-orders are available now at RC Jetworks for the 8S version, and you can also get the regular 6S version there as well. Wesley did a build on the FlexJet, I believe, right? The only weird little part of that thing is that thrust tube business and the servos, but it's cool. All right, let's crack this baby open. You ready? You guys in the comments, I'm not going to see you for a minute. Are you ready? Like, I legit have not opened this yet. What's up, Skip? Phone Boy, Brian Chambers, drum roll. You're the best with emojis, Brian Chambers. Bobby Thomas is asking something about battery sizes on the E-flite Viper, if you have to like carve up foam or something. I know we did a little bit of trimming on the bottom of the FlexJet the Viper. Oh, it smells amazing. Dave Kalischke, what's going on, dude? 81 guys in here. Oh, so help me, Todd. Oh, my goodness. You guys, you know you want me to do a legit build on this, like as quick as possible. I mean, not today. Yeah, John, they're you can't have too many F4s. Michael Roshka says 4,000 is the limit on the E-flite Viper jet. Me and Mike, not to argue, but me and Mike did fly it with 4,500s. And Papa Boozer, I answered you already, bro. I haven't had a chance. We did fly the E-flite Viper jet with 4,500s and 5,000s. Oh my gosh. This looks amazing already. Oh. Hey, Dave Kolwischke. You probably can't see him, but I got your wheel chocks under the Corsair right now. All right, dudes. First thing out of the box. Looks pretty good. Looks really good. Guys, I never not look at these first, but I really wanted to wait for the show tonight. And so I did. Those look really good. Now, some of you want to know, like, if the white stuff is painted or not. It's bare foam, but it doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. I know Skip did a build on one of these already. Man, these look fantastic. And you're going to recognize some of the methods here. They just slide in. That's pretty much standard these days from a lot of people. Oh, I'm so pumped. So, guys, these sold out really fast everywhere. You might luck out, and there's still some left at hobbyzone.com. There were only a few. So I know some of my buddies were going there to check it out, and it was showing out of stock, but it's not true. Somebody just had them loaded up. Oh, nice. What's cool is I did a Navy scheme that's so much like this one already. Do you guys know my Navy custom? Oh, man. Can you guys? Yeah, look. Check it out. Nice gray. Man, this is like my four-stall one already. And here's our underside. It's blown out because the light. Let me try to. There you go. Look at that. Nice and flush, everything. And then you've got the connectors, just the servo connectors already. Looks great. Oh. Got some screws, obviously. Big old plastic spar or fiberglass, who knows? That looks pretty good as well. That's nice. How are you guys doing in the chat? You good? Dude, it does look awesome. I mean, I like my other one too quite a bit. But I really had no qualms about wanting another one. So yeah, guys, this wing looks like the other one. The gray paint looks good. It's got lights, metal trunnion retracts. I just love this, the mounting systems here. Plastic bits here at where the root and leading edge meet the fuselage. Holy smokes, guys. I mean, 6 screws is what I hear is all it takes to put this thing together. Moment of truth, okay? Full flying stab action. You guys doing all right? Man, these look good. I mean, if the white foam bothers you, there's an easy fix for that. This is going to look so neat next to my other one because it's almost the same scheme. That's amazing. Man, look at all that ordnance and tanks. This thing is packed extremely well, as you would expect. Look at that. Ragin' Cajun. Nice rudder assembly. And it's got legit hinges too, not just like a foam live hinge. That's nice. You see that, guys? Ball links. Those will look familiar to many of you. And it's got a tried and true power system, which was confirmed by an employee at Horizon. This is the same EDF that's in the 80 millimeter in-runner, which is the same stuff that's in the FMS equipment. Here we go. This is the moment of truth I was talking about. Look at this baby. Holy smokes. Oh, sweet. Hold on a minute, dudes. Oh my goodness. All right. Hey, you guys, I remember watching the promotional footage and I thought that these looked a little janky because they were just like gloss black and you couldn't see them. That must have been pre-production for the video, but okay, it's blown out, the light. These look really good now, a lot better than they did. The tail's already assembled, all that stuff. Foam molded tail hook is there. Big cheater to feed the fan. And look at these rockets already molded in. You got plastic fins and all, which is really nice. And again, I never noticed that before. These are molded in. Super nice. And then lights and everything all around. Holy smokes. And it looks like, is that foam? Wow. The leading edge of the intakes, I kind of expected to be like maybe a plastic piece, but it's really densely molded foam. It's really nice. I'm actually surprised it's not plastic, but it doesn't need to be. It looks great. Guys, that's how it goes together. Son of a gun. Access to the fan. Yep. In-runner. Holy smokes. All right, guys, check this out. So I'm having too much fun. You guys doing okay over there? Nose cone. Oh, yeah. Very nice. Hey. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. This is so nice. Can you believe it? Nice. Of course, it's bind and fly, so it's already got the receiver in there. And there's really no mystery about where you're going to put the battery in this one. They state on the website 4,000 to 5,000 range. But you can see there's the receiver and a shelf. So your battery must go here. Again, 4,000 and 5,000s are the way to go on that. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me sit down a minute. Guys, I'm telling you, by the end of this show, they're going to be gone at Hobby Zone. By the way, did you guys know that's a good place to go to get all kinds of stuff? They also have FMS and all this E-flite stuff, you know. So if they're out of like Horizon's out of stock, you can't get this thing until April. But they still had some bind and flies at Hobby Zone last time I checked, which is nice. Otherwise, you can do a pre-order on it. If it says out of stock, it's not true. Somebody's loaded up their cart. And I talked to them there. They said that when they're really sold, it'll be a pre-order. So if it says out of stock, it's just because somebody's put them in their cart and it's just sitting there like that. Okay, Sea Viper, Patrick, what is going on? This bird does have the FMS 80 millimeter in-runner in there. It's got different part numbers. They changed the part numbers for Horizon Hobbies cataloging system. But yeah, confirmed by one of the guys at Horizon. It definitely is that same aircraft engine EDF. Skip Built says, have you flown yours already, Skip? He says the 4000 is too small. Have to move battery almost on top of receiver. Thank you, Victor Shamulus, for dropping the link to Hobby Zone. 5-minute flight time is a question from Mary Boozer. If you want to see what this fan performs like, watch our video with the BAE Hawk. We flew it a couple times, and they pre-order now, John, on the bind. Make sure you're looking at the bind and fly, not the plug and play, because the plug and play has always been pre-order because they're not going to be available till end of April. But the bind and flies won't go pre-order until they're gone. So hopefully you're looking at the wrong place. I can't go look right now, or I'd love to. Fred Barron says he put the new Admiral 5000 all the way back for the 190 CG. Well, then they're gone, John. But anyway, you can put in your pre-order there as well. And they have a lot of jets. Some of you guys, I know my friend Guniak gets a lot of his jets at Hobby Zone, but you know, they carry all the same jets Horizon Hobby carries. And sometimes when they're gone at Horizon, there's still some at Hobby Zone, which is really cool. Josh Mangrum, yeah, you guys tell him who sent you. He says he must have got the last one. Yeah, Ricky, the P&P is a pre-order, always has been. You know what, guys? The P&P is what, $20 difference? Something like that, right? I mean, these bind and fly receivers, you will not ever have any trouble getting rid of them. And also, like I fly Futaba and I fly Spectrum. I'm going to always fly Spectrum because I want to be able to take advantage of this AS3X stuff out of the box. This is a Safe Select AS3X equipped model, and the receiver's only like $20. I mean, that's crazy. I can't get over it. Can you guys see it okay? Let me get some of this ordnance out of the way. I think I will slide the thing is, if I build it right now, I'm going to have to take it apart and film a build later, which I might do. Yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, get in on that over there. Hobby Zone, we've got a good little thing going on, and I like to support them. Hey, Victor, I told you I was charging. Listen to that. That's one of my autocorrect. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, it stops itself. Oh, you know what's cool is you can't get, I just noticed this on the back end of the horizontal, you can't get it wrong because the bar that goes through the aft end of the fuselage to receive these also has a tapped out hole. You can't get it wrong. So good. So these are metric, like 2 millimeter screws. Oh my goodness. You guys want to see a mock-up real quick? Yeah, just wing it. I got the E-flite F4, man. You know what? It looks like it really got around nice and light on the wing. Yeah, Dennis Farley, I've been remodeling that bathroom like crazy. I did get the floor done, and I got the cabinets in, and I hung the mirror, which I had to shorten the sides of. It looks really good. Yeah, just wing it. Was up. Let's see. You guys are saying yes. Yeah, man. I got my Mary Boozer sticker on my laptop now. I got the Pilot Ryan, Jetworks, Hanger Rats. We're ready to go. Hey, Jason Rigney, what's going on? So look, I'm not gonna like set up the radio and all, but I can't stand it. I'm gonna mock this baby up. All right, I can't help it. I'm gonna take this thing back apart and film a build. Maybe if I don't get it done tonight, I'm gonna just like put it together so I can rock it tomorrow. Paul Hatcher, what's going on? You know, MX174K, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to it. If it's really close. If it's not, the Ryanator. Yeah, man. I want to get it together actually so I can get my other one over here because they have like this very similar paint scheme. So let's do this where you can kind of see. I didn't want to build this tonight, y'all. I didn't want to do it. How we doing on time? It's hard to say on the weight. I mean, it's going to be lighter. You know, I could tell by the videos too that it was nice and light on the wing loading just by the way it looked flying around in the air. Thank you, Victor. Jason, did you get one? I think they're sold out already, Broseph. I checked for you earlier and they had them. Measure the wheels. These wheels to me are amazing. Let me measure them. Maybe. I mean, it's okay, yeah. Looks like 65 millimeters, which in real measurements is 2 5/8. Looks like. I'm doing the best I can. Yeah, it looks like 2 5/8 inches, and then, like I said, 65 millimeters. They kind of look like the Super Scorpion wheels, but they might be a little bit different. That's right, Jason. That's cool. Crash all you want, they'll make more, right? So here we go. Can you see a little bit? Oh, look at that. I mean, it's goodness sakes, how slick is this? Oh, yeah. Get out. Oh, yeah. And there usually is a little bit of tension on these. So you might have to twist a little bit, but that's okay because it sits firmly. Look at that, man. Just clicking in. So sweet. There's the wings. Dude, I can't wait to see the maiden on this bird. What are you talking about? Hey, Mom, what's going on? Master builder. Here? Are you kidding? There's no building to this. This is an assembly. We call them build for SEO. Let's see. Okay, orange to orange. Let's do this. you know, they label this rudder just in case you didn't know. All the way back here. Oh my word. This is slick, guys. I'm gonna build it twice because I make videos. And that's what I do. The mechanism for the elevator is just slick as all get out. All right. Again, this is a mock-up. Why am I plugging it in? But I see. Keys in. Key it in, key it in. Also, like, read your manuals, dudes, because that's always really helpful. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to go like full throttle Johnny because I do have to take that out. Oh my gosh, it looks so cool. I might not leave these on if it like is droopy. Oh my word. Ha 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 ha. Oh, sweet. Dudes, except for ordinance, it's done. All right, let me sit down and take a break. Collect my thoughts. Guys, that's it, right? Like, you got to bind it, do the screws. Like, I just didn't screw on the wings, the rudder, and the horizontal, but otherwise, 6 screws gets it done. It took too long. Yeah. I really want to drop the gear badly. Yeah, Skip, I'm going to completely undo this thing because I do want to film a quick little build. It looks good. I can't wait. I kind of want to get the wheels down just so I can. Dennis, you're not nice. Hi, Jinx RC. Good to see you. Not seen you before. Mike, yeah, what a beauty. Yeah, man, pre-orders at Hobby Zone right now going off. Yeah, I'm not going to forget the screws, and I am going to make sure that the controls are right, Mary Boozer. Thank you very little. Flight duration test. Yeah, we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Should be very similar to the BAE Hawk. Do the wheels down, says David Attenberg. We got 83 folks in here, 38 thumbs ups. What's going wrong with the math? Guys, can't wait. Hit the bell notification. Follow on Instagram. If you do Twitter, see me there because I'll always kind of announce when new videos go up. The Corsair video for fixing it is coming right around the corner. It's going to be so funny. Yeah. All right. Let me figure out binding this thing up. Make sure you pre-flight it. Thanks for that. Smart aleck. I hate to drop the gear if I did get plugged in all the way or something, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Bear with me. All right. We'll get this bound up. Deuces Wild, what's going on? Wreck'em Roy's in here. Shoot Crash. It makes better TV. You crash them, dude. They're too expensive, bro. Don't fly it off the table. Drop it like it's hot. That's what she said. Twitter is great. I show all my girlfriends in bikinis there. You're funny. I like you. You know what? Just wing it. I'm going to run. I'm going to default to whatever I can fit in there for the maiden because that's how I roll. Like heavy battery 5,000, 4500s. Our buddy Skip doesn't like the 4000s. But I'm depending on how it feels with the 5 and the 4500, I'm definitely thinking about doing 4000. I'd like to. I have more. I don't have very many 4,000, so I really kind of plan on using my 4,500s on this one. Ricky the Photon wants to see Mary Boozer crash in slow motion. Let's see. So I've got, man, it's been a minute. I'm going to set up a new channel, dudes. Let's see. I'm like so out of it on this. I don't even know what to do. Isn't that crazy? It's going to be wrong anyway because system setup. I'm so bad. Model select. I've had so many F4 Phantoms, I already have one in here. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. Okay, cool. Pardon me. Sorry, excuse me. You know what? I like the other one a lot. Nothing against the 90 for sure, but I really do like the size of this one. I do. It does look like a good size. I mean, 80 millimeter. Let's get the bind plug activated. Man alive. Okay. I'm going to try the old-fashioned way, see what happens. Turn off the radio and stuff. Fire in the hole. Look at those lights. Those are sweet. You guys can't see them. I can. I can see them. I'll show you in a minute. I'll put it back on the table. Sweet. Oh, man. The sound of sweet music. And again, guys, I'm on a channel that has been used before. This is not a new channel. You guys, you know what? There's a dog sleeping right above me. 92 people. Can we hit 100? Go share this out. Yes, Sea Viper. I can't run it up all the way. But yeah. Oh my goodness. I'm really, holy smokes. In-runner sounds super smooth. Yeah, you see the green. I'm going to get the gear down and we'll put this on the table and I'm going to set it up next to my free wing one. Yeah, go share this out. All right. You want me to turn it upside down to show the gear, guys? Yeah. And since I've run it up, you can hear the AS3X kicking. Holy smokes, look at that. You can see into the future. There's the green one. Oh, my goodness. Who loves you, baby? Who works so hard to show you guys the goods, huh? You ready for this? That's not it. Oh, nice. So there's the light for the landing gear. Big metal trunnion. I like it straight up and down. That one's pretty stiff. Ooh, these are like bearing wheels. Man, these are nice. They're stiff, guys. But so what? This one will get worked out a little bit. Oh, there. It's better already. Oh, dudes. Hey, you want me to put the ordinance on it, guys? Let me know. 94 people. Let's hit 100. This will be a record. I think we've had 95. Victor, I see what you're saying. There's been a lot of that's what she said potential tonight, honestly. Oh yeah, 95. Let's go. Let's get 100, man. I think YouTube gives me like a granola bar or something if I get 100. Michael Sherman wants me to start over. No, but you can start over on the replay. Michael Sherman, good to see you. I was wondering where you were, actually. Let's see. It is bright, right? So listen, did you guys want me to show you the put the ordinance on it real fast? Load it up. All right, Dennis, thanks. Hey, Dennis just got one of those commanders for a song while he was traveling in Houston. We need ordinance now. Okay. I just timed out. Man, this one's got a big tank in the middle. There actually, I think, might be a left and a right on these. Yep, right. So that's over there. There's a little bit of, I'm not going to be able to show you in camera, but there's a little left and a right on the pylon portion. So you can get it right. Correct. No. Yeah, these two. These are the same way. They're labeled. Where did I see it on this one? Yeah. On can you see? I mean, kinda. It's labeled right there on the side of the pylon, and on the rockets, it's labeled on top. So I don't know my left from right when it's upside down, as is evidenced by crash videos and such. These click in nice. Sometimes they're painted up, actually, and it makes it hard to get them on. I actually really like how easy these are. As I say that, this one's going to be a challenge, right? There we go. So very easy to get on. Oh my word. Guys, I can't get over it. 97. Let's do this thing. Hey, I'm going to put it back on the table and get the other one. And I'm going to get these lights off too. Holy smokes. Hey, little tip trick. I've done this before. When you're moving planes around, you want to grab them by the nose. Don't forget it's magnetic. I've dumped planes, like crashed them in my hands inside because of that kind of thing. It is a pretty bird, guys. Holy smokes. And let's just say for the sake of argument, I could use my CG stand, but I'm not really ready for that. I got a 4,000 in it now. Feels all right. Look at those lights, dudes. Holy smokes. Oh. How bright is that? Check out the suspension, y'all. Holy smokes. Thanks, man. Thanks, Mary Booth. 101, 102. Dude, we never did that before. What's up, dudes? Thanks for that. All right. Oh, my goodness. 103 people. It's a record. All right, y'all. Listen. This looks amazing. I like the suspension. All right. 105. It's not going to translate super well, but if you want, yeah, the Corsair's a monster. I'm going to go get my other F4 just because I want to see them next to each other. Are you ready? It's not going to fit. It's not going to fit. Oh, well. It's hard to tell what's going on. You guys are out of your mind. Oh, my goodness. Thanks. You can see there's similar paint schemes, right? You guys are really nice. Do you guys want me to set one on its nose, just like get an idea of height or something like that? 105 hanger rats. We broke a record. That's so cool. Yeah, you guys are really nice. Thank you. Holy smokes. Well, that's how I keep in these new ones, dudes. You can't have too many F4 Phantoms. You know what's so hilarious? I've actually thought about doing the Southeast Asia scheme on the E-flite one, which is just ridiculous. I did the Navy one on my free wing before it was offered. Before it was offered. Okay. 106. Okay, look at. I really don't have room to set these both up next to each other. Let me try. You're not going to be able to see the whole thing, but maybe this will help us. I mean, guys, this is big, right? The free wing one is tall. You know, it's going to make me cry if it falls down. So one thing to remember too is don't be a complete jerkwad when you set this on the ground, because the free wing one has a plastic nose cone and the E-flite one does not. So I am not, wow, guys, a lot of guys. I am not going to really go all the way, but because it'll break my heart. There we go. You can see how much taller the big 90 millimeter is. But don't these look great together? My word. I think they're great. I truly am glad to have them both. and digging the paint scheme. That looks so cool, right? Let me get one of Dave's wheel chocks up in here. These are cool. By the way, these wheel chocks that are available at RC Jetworks, they're really cool. They're nice to have. Guys, what do you think about that? What have I missed? Guys, we did a mock-up build. You know what? When you want to fly an F4, but you don't want to spend up your 5,000s or your big packs, or your smaller ones, whatever, this is a good choice, right? Like when I want to take something to the field, sometimes the smaller thing will go to leave room for something else. So I'm tickled to have both of these. Dennis Farley likes the Corsair the best. Guys, the Corsair video is going to be fun. I've already filmed it, the repair, and it was just out of this world. We had a lot of fun, and can't wait to fly it. The redemption video is going to be fantastic. But this thing, AS3X stock, is I really can't wait to try it out. And it's got a 80 millimeter in runner in there. Should be good flight times. Again, AS3X right out of the box. If you haven't seen the Freewing F4 fly with the JP Hobby 90 millimeter 6S in it, go check it out. It's on the channel. We did it just really the other day. There was still snow and ice on the runway, and that was a lot of fun. So you can see the Freewing one in action, and then soon we're going to get the E-flite one up and ready to rock. This is safe select. I wouldn't call it a beginner jet, but the fact that it has that is tremendous. Guys, I've missed you in the chat. Let's see. We're rolling on an hour about. The Corsair is looking good, and you can see it up close and personal. I can't wait for you guys to actually see the next video coming out on the Corsair. You hanger rats are going to get a hint. Adam Hampton, see you later, man. Thanks. Let's just say there was an ambulance involved after the crash. So the first Corsair video is going to be where we deploy some strategies I've come up with. So you guys, I've got acronyms all planned out. So the first acronym is whoa crap. That's exactly what happens when you crash the airplane. And what that stands for, with obvious aching heartbreak, calmly retrieve all pieces. That's the whoa crap method. It's the first thing that must be done after you crash a plane, is you have to gather all the pieces and try to remain calm so you don't stomp the rest of the thing into oblivion. And then it's whoa crap idiot. Once you get the plane back to your hangar, identify damage, inspect object tenaciously. So it's the whoa crap idiot method for crash retrieval and damage assessment. So that's kind of what we're getting to with the first crash repair video. And then you guys who really want to see the down and dirty, how I fill and sand and epoxy and fix the airplane, that one's coming too. It's all been filmed. I just have to edit the repair video, but the fun video at the hospital, that one's basically done. So be looking for that like probably Tuesday or Wednesday. Definitely check out the E-flite F15 build video. Shouldn't be much to that one. Wesley Mary Boozer is going to be doing tomorrow 8 Eastern time on the Mary Boozer's RC YouTube channel. We're going to try to wrap this one up in about 10 or 15 minutes. You guys are really good at, yeah, I didn't drop the F-bomb at all, Victor. Thank you for that. I actually said, what the hell? And I even edited that out because, yeah, people don't like AS3X. Sell the receiver to somebody who does. I mean, $20 more and you get an AS3X tuned receiver. I mean, it's worth buying a Spectrum radio, isn't it? C Viper RC Patrick has the 6 P's, right? Proper prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. I like that. From Patrick. There's another P there. I have missed a lot over here in the chat. Thank you so much. What a good time to throw this together tonight. And then when I get off of here with you guys, I'm totally going to put it together for real, pre-flight it, and be ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to fly this and the Redemption Corsair and whatever else I can fit. I don't think I'll get the FMS F18 put together tonight, but I wish I could, but I probably won't. We had a world record tonight in the room, guys. I'm just over the moon with that. If part of those people would also thumbs up the video, that would be cool as well. Josh Mangrum, see you later. Thanks for your support. Hanger Rats forever. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, really, this was I really do want to thank Hobby Zone for getting this to us so quickly. We all kind of did our part to hasten the arrival of this thing so we could have it for this show. So thank them if you see them. Also, when you buy things there, you can always say thank you for getting Ryan the F4 to let us look at it. I was very curious. I was completely prepared to call this thing out for having cheesy nozzles, but let me see. But they fixed them. So if you watch the video from I don't have my rudder all the way together. If you watch the video at Horizon Hobby, they still have the black shiny nozzles, which look crazy. Yeah, Carlos, FMS F18. We flew one in Texas, and it was our buddy Dave Hawkers. But I always wanted to do it again. I'm going to try some lighter batteries. The RC Jetworks 4000s will be in pretty soon, probably this next week. Victor, yeah, I saw your bad takeoff video on the F-22. I'm sorry that happened. Blue skies and happy landings. Thank you, Just Wing It. Yeah, we're going to wrap this thing up, you guys. I really don't want to keep you forever. I don't want to dump my beautiful plane either. Oh, I was wrong, by the way. Like, I was being very careful about not putting the nose of the E-flite F4 on the ground because I was thinking the nose was foam. It does. Let's see. Again, I don't want to dump it. That much of it's plastic, and then it's foam. Where the free wing one is, there's a little bit of foam, but it's mostly hollow fiberglass. This is, I'm sure it's hollow up there in front of the magnet on this one too. Looks great. Looks good. I think guys will be customizing this one as well. It really does look nice. And again, I want to thank Hobby Zone for getting this one here so quickly so we could have an awesome show tonight. Show number 33, guys. That's more than 8 months of this. Can you believe it? I'm proud of it, guys. That's going to be a lot of fun. Now, prop guys, don't be mad at me. We're going to get, I think, probably an E-flite Pitts. And I actually have an angle on a Grossman. Glad to see you here. Craig Beaven, you've said that more than once. He says, sell me your free wing F4. No. No. I want to at least go another through the summer with it again. I want to fly the JP90 in it for our buddy Andy at JetWorks, and I want to have it at some events with that fan in there. Bobby Good, thank you so much. Record viewers, Paul, completely yes. Grossman, oh yeah. Prop guys. What's that? What is that called? I'm sorry. MK Ultra Mind Control. I just had the Illuminati try to contact me through the ether. Sorry. What I'm trying to think of is the FMS P47 and Grossman and the connection with Neffy, where we crashed. Me and Charlie Brown crashed together. We were flying in formation. It was epic. Too bad it wasn't on film. It was amazing. And I always wanted to have another FMS 1500 millimeter P47. I was going to do a custom paint on that one before Charlie Brown chewed me up and spat me out. Guess what, guys? I got another one on its way. It might be a few weeks, but I have an FMS 1500 millimeter P47 that I'm completely tickled to work up again for this channel right here. So going to do a build, going to fly it, and I might finally do that custom repaint I wanted to do originally. So that'll be fun to tune into. The T45, it's ready to go. I've got an FMS 90 millimeter set up in the Freewing T45 that's been Mary Boozered up. It looks amazing. And I made a tail hook actually work that's strong enough to take the forces of catching a wire, and I've done some engineering there, and that video is going to be fantastic. It's going to be another one of those videos that takes a while to get out because the production value is going to be a little bit different than just like a flight review or a build. I hope to have a lot of things going on. Wreck-em Roy's, that's another way to call it. Neither pilot knew whose plane was still flying, so they both landed it. Yeah, I flew the Glide. So funny. Ricky has the same P47. Yeah, I can't wait to get it again. Jeff's Custom RC Arctic Camo HSD. As soon as they get wise and get me one, I'll be glad to work one up. Paint job. Oh, yeah, Michael Sherman. I see that. I love the FMS P40. It's nice. 10 minutes max, and I'm going to end it, guys. Just built the Dave's RC P47 with some custom touches. Did you get that, the Arrows RC P47? Did you win that one? Is that what's up? Grossman says the 47 needs a bigger prop. Yeah, it does for scale looks. Delta Dart, what's up? The FMS P47 is awesome. Painted mine up a snafu and added a scale diameter vario prop. Yes, you did. It's nice looking. I think I've seen it. I want an E-flite F27 Evolution Bind and Fly Basic, says Rufines. Sea Viper, thanks for coming by, man. Yeah, see you later. Thanks so much. Keep the white side down, y'all. We don't believe the 10 minutes, says Kowishki. Yeah, that would mean that I have to watch actually the clock, doesn't it? Randy Milton, good to see you. You've been here before, I think. Wheels Up, Jeff in Lower Alabama. Yeah, the Osprey does look cool. I'm not a micro guy, but I actually do. That thing does intrigue me. And so does that big truck that Dave has. Dave's RC is given away. I really had to do all I could do not to. I watched that video, but I didn't comment because I felt bad if I was going to win it or something. Thanks for the advice on the Arrows planes via Facebook. Yeah, Sean, did we talk on Facebook the other day? Yeah. Check out those videos. The build videos gives you a good look at how they fit and what kind of quality you can expect. Those sold really fast, so hopefully they get the Bearcat and the Trojan back in stock. Last, I think I spoke with you, the Mustang was still available. The P47s are gone too. Keep an eye over there at Hobby Zone, guys. you know what? If they have an emailer, newsletter, get on that. Tell them I sent you. It's always fun when they know where their leads are coming from. And that's kind of it's my job, right? In a way, it is. And it's one of those jobs that's very hard to track the data on. So the more you guys say how you get places, the better it is for guys who work doing the same kind of thing. Oh, goodness sakes. I got, let's see, 5 minutes left. Is that it? Somebody do the math. They told me when the planes come back in stock, they're going to. Oh, cool. They're going to do another special price situation. I think you can sign up for email notifications too when people when they come back in stock. Oh, wonderful. Support all your brothers who have channels, guys, whether they're going hard at media or they're just documenting their flights, hanging out. Either way, support each other. There's a lot going on. Dave says there's 40 minutes left. I don't think so, man. I've had to go to the bathroom for way too long to go 40 minutes. The weather was so nice. Ironically, I was sitting down here like trying to edit up that Corsair and get it off the bench. The table was a nightmare from the operating room procedure of fixing that plane up. So, yeah. Oh, my goodness. This thing's 6 screws and I'll be ready to rock. Goodness sakes, guys. Still 74 dudes. What have I, I'm so focused on this E-flite F4 all week that I really don't have a list of anything else. It's getting nice out. Do your FAA stuff. Get your AMA going if you've forgotten it. Do all that good stuff. Tomorrow, wish me the best when I get out and fly again. Mike Kennedy, Arrows RC has another plane coming out that's not on the website. Is that a question or a statement? The answer is kind of yes to both, right? But it's a matter of time. Don't know when. Sean, I know you had the ailerons reversed. Did the gyro fight you when you crashed? There was no gyro in it. No gyro in it. That's one thing, too, when you're setting up your own gyros. There's 2 different directions. You have your regular flight control directions that need to be right, and you also have your correction direction that has to be correct as well. Nice, Mike. Jeff's Custom RC makes stencils for the GAA numbers, FAA numbers. I was like, gah, what you talking about? Mike, what's going on? He says, hit the head. We can wait. No, that's not what it is. Statement. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Let's see. Time flies on the show. Yes, Buzzcut, it certainly does. He said a month. That's awesome. Well, you remember MTV News? You hear it here first. Kind of, sort of. But we should be working up the new Arrows thing too, and as far as I know. How did you mount the gyro in your F-22? Craig Bevan. I think it's already, I'd be glad to show you. Are you on Facebook at all? The flight deck, well, yes and no. YouTube takes a percentage, but yes, that helps fund the channel. That's how it goes. And there's ads on these videos as well that also earn a little tiny bit of money. That's why I figured out a way to diversify little here and there. I have the Amazon store and also you know, a little bit comes from when you guys get t-shirts and things like that on the Teespring store. And there is also a Patreon. Dave Kowalski, Mike Kennedy, Dennis Farley, Mitchell Farley, RC Weaven's on there, Dave's RC, hope I didn't, Bill Shepard. We've got a handful of Patreon patrons on the Patreon page, which you can go to the homepage of this YouTube channel. And when you look at the banner art, there's links to get to my Twitter, I believe, Instagram, Amazon, Patreon, Facebook, that kind of stuff. And you can check that out. So the Patreon thing, it's kind of like a subscription model where people have another way that they can I don't ask them to do this, you know, it's really neat. Where people can go and do that and they don't have to worry about YouTube taking 30%. It's more like 5 to 7% for like administration so they can run it. But it's a nice little thing. And I'm fleshing that out too with more exclusive perks for those guys, kind of like bloopers in a way, outtakes. I'm hoping to be able to find the time to put some more exclusive content on that for those guys who do that. Michael Rajka, just by looking at them, which do you prefer, stock Freewing F4 or E-flite? Man, that's a tough question. I really don't know how to answer that. It to me, when I answer these questions, it really depends on who am I answering to and where are they at skill level wise and everything like that. If you're only 34 minutes, I know, guys. So you guys hug it out over there, but it really depends where you're at on your batteries that you already have. Where do you see yourself migrating to in EDF land? Also, the size of your car. Do you like the AS3X stuff? You know what? They're both capable platforms. The 90 millimeter is a good size. I mean, you saw it standing up, right? Like it's bigger, you know, it's bigger. I think your flight time is going to be a little bit better on this E-flite one. I do like the trailing links on the Freewing one, especially if you're on grass. The Freewing one is really robust. Not to say this one's not. It just doesn't have trailing links, but it still has suspension. It's just straight up and down, which honestly was a dream far out of reach not that long ago. So you can't go wrong with either one. You know, the guy wants to buy my Freewing one and I'm not going to sell it. Like I'm tickled to have them both. I really am. It does have an instrument panel. Huju was asking. Yeah, he wishes there was another pilot. That's easy to fix. I get it. I mean, a lot of us thought this was going to be more like the BAE Hawk at 350, but when you look at other price increases around, it makes sense a little bit that it's more. You know, if we don't buy the stuff, they'll listen, but most of us can't help ourselves. I mean, that's the problem, right? Yeah, Mary Boozer, I mean, honestly, they're both very well detailed. Like I'm not sure one stands above the other on scale detail. I think they're both really nice. They both have full flying stab. They both have the same lights, basically. One's just a little bit smaller. I mean, that's really it. I don't know what. I mean, this one has a cheater. The other one doesn't, right? Do I remember right? They're truly both really nice. So you just have to decide what you want. I mean, if I'm going to speculate just on what I've seen on the video, the E-flite one is lighter. They may have been flying it with a really light pack also in the videos, but it's got the 80 millimeter in runner. It's a plastic shroud, which helps keep it light, and the flight time's amazing on it. So, and it's a 12 blader. You get that whoosh, and yeah, I can't wait. Actually, you know what I mean? It's funny because I almost want to put. I almost want to get a stock unit back in the free wing one so I can check it out. But I'll just have to like watch video. I mean, you know what? They both are gonna scream. I think they're jets. And again, if you want to see the 80 millimeter perform, look at the BAE Hawk video. Okay. Yeah. Good night, people. It's lighter, easier to transport, and not expensive to run, says Carlos. It's less expensive. I mean, you can get away with smaller batteries on it, but they both are 6S aircraft. So you got that. You really have to go for preference, right? I mean, that's truly what it is. I think if you're on, if you were asking me right now which one's better on grass, depending on how rough your situation is, one has trailing links, the other one doesn't. Also, the tires are a little bit bigger on the nose gear on the free wing one, as they should be. It's a bigger aircraft. Okay. Milliamp, they say you can go from 4,000 to 5,000 milliamps on the E-flite one. I think 4,500 is going to be sweet in here, and we'll see how the 4,000 goes. I know, depending on who's 4,000, I know Skip said the 4,000 was pretty light. Scorpion 1, huh, John? That doesn't surprise me. That thing's a screamer. As the first 90 millimeter FMS I ever flew. I don't know, Michael. I don't know if they have this kind of time. Some of them maybe. I'm not sure. I think some people don't understand why anybody would hang out and listen to me for so long. But the thing I think they miss is the chat over here, and I don't know. I didn't start off doing live streams. It's just another way to connect. 33 weeks in a row. Skip built. See you later. Yeah, guys, I need to wrap this up so I can build this plane like all the way. I hate saying goodbye, though. So we got an FMS F-18 that we're going to be working on. We got a lot of videos in the queue. I need to, honestly, it's so funny. I need to do this full time. I need staff. Michael Sherman, Corsair arrived in good shape. Thank you for that. I'm glad for you. Dave's RC bought that FMS P47 because of me, he says, seeing how much I enjoyed it. We had a good time making that video. And I do prefer the 1500 millimeter P47 to the 1700 millimeter one. Not just because I like Razorbacks better, but that's a great plane. And I always wanted to get another one after that midair in Muncie. And I finally got one coming. As long as it doesn't get lost on the slow boat, we'll be good to go. Let's see. Do it and get it done, son. John, I'm not sure. Mike's always invited to come. He's under the weather right now, and he's a very busy guy as well. And he just has never been the one to do the back end of social. He's my guy when it's time to show up with a camera, and he loves airplanes. But the industry part, the kind of business side, he could give a rip. However, I'm obsessed. Always have been, which is how I ended up in the business, so to say, anyway. Sean Gallagher, see you later, man. Long day at Florida Jets. Was Andy there too, man? I think he was, wasn't he? That's cool. Also, just an FYI, IX12, Ryan. I don't get it. Dennis Farley says, move to Texas and he'll work for me. You know what? I already employed your children for design. Dave's RC says all subscribers are entered into the drawing. That's too bad you guys work so good together. Yeah, man, Mike's my man, dude. He's my guy. He just on social, he doesn't care. He loves you guys, but he's just not the one holding it down on social, which takes some work. The back end of things, like I was saying earlier, I'm in here editing today and messing with getting ready for hopefully some flights tomorrow and the show tonight instead of flying in a beautiful, one of the first good days in a while. People are texting me like, are you coming out? And I'm just like, man, I wish. Tomorrow is coming really soon. Corsair's going up. This baby's going up. Whatever else I can fit in the car, SUV is going up. Dennis Farley, yeah, Mike is more of a face-to-face guy. Thumbs up on the way out, people. Yes, Brian Chambers. Mary Boozer had to work today. Oh, yeah, Sean. Andy was at Jet Lag in Austin. Next week, we'll get some batteries coming in, it looks like, at RC Jetworks. Man, I'm going to get me some 6,000s and some 4,000 RC Jetworks packs. Let's see. Later, Carlos Rodriguez, thanks for coming by. See you next time. You guys, if you missed anything, catch it on the replay. If you're here and you're not a subscriber, what are you waiting for? Consider doing it. Tap the bell so you get notified when we post new videos over here. Follow on social. If you do Twitter, I'm there. If you do Instagram, come on. It's a good time. I usually let everybody know on Instagram when videos are out too. I'll do a little minute movie. So I'll take one of especially the flight reviews, not really the builds, but I'll take the highlights, make a little minute movie for Instagram and remind everybody that, hey, go see the full video on YouTube. Lots of ways to connect on Facebook Messenger, RC Pilots Lounge, Facebook group, again, Twitter, Instagram, like I said. And those who want real close extra access, explore the Patreon thing if you'd like. Otherwise, you can always see us over here and subscribe. It's free. You can stay tuned with us. We're going to do an hour and a half, not 2. How about that? 3 more minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Buzzcut, I can't wait either. What's so funny is all this back end and all this admin and all this editing and all this connection and engagement with the community via the computer and social media was never the plan. Just like so many of you, like it was airplanes. But where do you go to obsess over airplanes? You go to the internet. So you figure out how to do this stuff. And it's like, really, I'm very low fidelity. It's amazing that I am actually able to keep up. I'm not a tech guy, but this has been as much fun as the planes themselves, connecting with you guys. Looking forward to the show and all that stuff. Michael Sherman's putting a Spectrum 636 in the Birdcage F4U. Mrs. Boozer says good night to all the hanger rats. Check out my sticker on here. It's cool. I got Mary Boozers and hanger rats, Pilot Ryan, RC Jetworks, Danger Intake Stuff, Stars and Bars. What's up? I don't care what the wind's doing tomorrow. As long as it's not raining, I'm flying. Got home from the road trip safe. Eric Rogers, who'd you see you later? Calling it a night. Computer didn't turn off. Guess I'm still here. All right, cool. We had 110 or so in here. Record. See you next week, guys. Stay tuned. I'm not always sure what I'm going to do. We'll have to just see. A lot of fun things planned, a lot of cool things in the queue. Can't wait to get out there and just start getting things done. Mike's got to get better, but it's not going to keep me from filming somehow. Mike's not even going to be there tomorrow, but I'm going to get some footage for you guys. All right, guys, we're out of here in 5, Too good to be forgotten. 3 you later. Too good to be true. Stick of monkey pants. We love you. See you next time, guys. Oh man, yeah. Stay tuned because it won't be while I'm out at the field, but like during the week, whatever I get tomorrow, Instagram, YouTube will be churning it out. Love you guys. See you later. See you guys. Bye.